Once again, the loose tongue of a Congress leader has landed the party in an ill-tempered, needless mess. A woman leader in Rajasthan has warned Modi that his grave will be dug. Modi, teri kabar khudegi. Sound familiar? It's the exact same chant the Congress leaders chose to chant nearly 3 years ago. Since then, since January 2023, there have been 14 elections at the state and Lok Sabha level, of which the Congress has lost 12, including being defeated for the third time in a row at the centre. And yet, the Congress cannot resist giving the BJP a chance to play victim at every turn.
राहुल गांधी जी जो वोट चोरी के खिलाफ जो लड़ाई जो निर्वाचन आयोग ने जो आम नागरिक जो लोकतंत्र में एक वोट की जो कीमत होती है उस वोट को चोरी कर कर बीजेपी सरकार हरियाणा में बिहार में सरकारें बनाई जा रही हैं, उसके खिलाफ हम राहुल गांधी जी के हाथ मजबूत करने हैं और हम राहुल गांधी जी के कंधे मजबूत करेंगे और इस वोट चोरी के खिलाफ बीजेपी की ईंट से ईंट हिला देंगे। बहुत असर होगा, आपने देखा ही होगा। आप अपना कैमरा घुमाइए, यहाँ पे देख रहे होंगे कितनी तादाद में यहाँ से भीड़ आई है, भारत के कोने कोने से भीड़ आई है। भाई अंत तो सभी का आता है, यानी इस तानाशाही हिटलरशाही सरकार से सब परेशान हो चुके हैं। तो ये जनता अपनी आवाज बुलंद करेगी और 2028 में उनके ताबूत की आखिरी कील साबित होगी।
ये तरीके के नारे कांग्रेस पार्टी के सोच और मानसिकता को दर्शाता है और साथ में इस तरीके की बात कहना एक प्रधानमंत्री जी के खिलाफ और मृत्यु की कामना करना यह अपने आप में बहुत ही निंदनीय है। इसके लिए हमारे नेता प्रतिपक्ष और कांग्रेस पार्टी के नेता यहां बैठी हैं, आदरणीय सोनिया गांधी जी, इनको देश से माफी मांगनी चाहिए।
आपस में बात कर रहे थे कि किसने कहा ये सब, हमें तो मालूम ही नहीं है। हमें मंच पे तो बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं हुआ। फिर पता चला कि पब्लिक में किसी ने इंटरव्यू दिया, पब्लिक में कोई कह रहा है, कोई कार्यकर्ता है या कौन है, किसी को मालूम भी नहीं है कौन है, उनको खुद नहीं मालूम कौन है, तो सदन में उठा क्यों रहे हैं और वो भी क्वेश्चन आवर के टाइम।
So this is actually incredible that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who says ladki hu, lad sakti hu, says she has no idea who raised this slogan. And yet the woman you see on your screen who raised that entire slogan is not just some Congress worker or some unknown cadre. Her name is Manjulata Meena. She's not just a Congress worker. She's president of the district Mahila Congress in Rajasthan. And I'll get you her exact designation in just a moment. So she's someone who holds a position at the district level in the Congress organizational structure. She's not just some random volunteer. She's someone with a team with a certain level of responsibility who has said this at that Jaipur rally. So for the Congress party and for Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who takes up women's issues very prominently, to say she has no idea who Manjulata Meena is going to be quite insulting to Manjulata Meena first off, but is also a bit of a cop-out because this was a very provocative phrase by someone prominent at the district level in the Congress party. Kapil Madan, supporting the Congress advocate in the Supreme Court, is with me. Tuhin, national spokesperson of the BJP as well. Kapil, these are mass distractions. I agree that these are distractions that shouldn't even be making headlines. But the point is that you had JP Nadda take it up in Parliament, you had Kiran Rijiju talk about it outside Parliament. It is like a sense of deja vu where Congress leaders repeatedly give the BJP the escape routes that they enthusiastically grab and to divert away from more prominent issues, which even I agree should be the headline of the day. By saying Modi teri kabar khudegi, this woman who's a district Mahila Congress president has just given the BJP what it wants, Kapil.
So, Shiv, allow me to make a very important, point here. I mean, this is a very, very, important and a sensitive issue. So I would, say here is that this kind of, language has no place in a political discourse, in a political life. There is no second thought, second question about it. Maybe the lady who is seen in the video, I don't personally know her. No, I also don't know her name. Perhaps she was carried away with the language used by our Honorable Prime Minister when he very frequently uses the terminology where he says, हम कांग्रेस मुक्त भारत बना देंगे. तो जब when Mr. Prime Minister talks about wiping off the opposition, what does he means at that point in time? So I again, when Prime Minister says that Congress मुक्त भारत बना देंगे, so the point I'm trying to make here is, why would you have this kind of a language? Why won't you not have an opposition? Because opposition in any democratic platform plays as important role, and perhaps more important role than the government, because they are voice, eyes, ears of the people. They are the one who raises issues of public
But
importance.
she's damaging the Congress party. She's damaging the Congress party. She's wasting the Congress's bandwidth and time at the center and in Parliament, Kapil. She has not benefited the Congress at any level.
Shiv, again I am saying, even if that lady is some karyakarta in some department, maybe
She's not. She's a Jaipur district Mahila Congress president.
Shiv, I am not disputing whatever you're saying. I am saying she should not get carried away with the language used by BJP people, and they should be very mindful in a public discourse, and they should these kind of statements should be condemned with strictest terms, and they should not carried away. They should not get carried away with the language which is very frequently used by.
It is like asking the Congress to make new mistakes. Please make new mistakes so then those can be dealt with. Tuhin, the Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi is being said for the second time by the Congress at a large rally. It happened for the first time in February 2023, if I'm not mistaken. During on the tarmac of an Indigo flight. I remember this was a run-up to the 2024 elections. Tuhin, I mean, what do you think about this slogan? Your party has embraced it with both hands and taken it up in Parliament, Tuhin.
Well, Shiv, this is a very uncouth Congress party, which also has an anarchist character. But where do these karyakartas, of Congress party who vilify a prime minister, who wish, doom for him, who wish death for him, where do they get their inspiration from? They get it from Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi is the one who openly said, agar Pradhan Mantri 6 mahine baad aap dekhna pitenge sadkon par. You remember that? Rahul Gandhi is the one who has rewarded Imran Masood to the extent, you remember, Imran Masood is the guy who had said Pradhan Mantri ka boti karenge or whatever. Today, he is one of the most vocal MPs of Congress party. So Rahul Gandhi has basically normalized this culture of threat mongering, of wishing doom, because, this Congress party cannot compete otherwise. It cannot compete in a fair situation. So it actually seems to be wishing ill for the Prime Minister, which is something we have seen, in the last few years.
No, isn't there some kind of sensitization that happens in the Congress party, Kapil? And this is not even a loaded question. This is a genuine question from someone who doesn't take sides. When when there is empirical evidence to prove that abuse of the Prime Minister, personal attacks of this kind lead to public perception, electoral loss, the manner in which the Prime Minister personally is able to convert such things into a kind of sympathy factor like he did in 2023 as well. Isn't that something that should be sensitized to Congress leaders? That they keep making the same mistakes over and over again? It's damaging the party, and it is a disappointment for people who admire and support the Congress party.
So I think, Shiv, your conclusion has a, very prominent illogical, fallacy in it. You are presuming, and, your hypothesis is giving an impression that, Congress leaders have endorsed this kind of a statement. In fact, I would congratulate you to play the video, because you have played the video of Miss Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, wherein, she has disputed. She is not endorsed. I don't find any leader endorsing this kind of a statement.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, you will have our Honorable Prime Minister who would make these kind of, statements sometimes wherein he says, Congress Mukt Bharat banayenge. And, several other times. I mean, in Parliament also, there was, one remark made by Honorable Prime Minister, which was apparently shot at Ms. Renuka Chaudhary ji. So you will have number of occasions. We saw in Bengal elections last time time Mr. Modi again used Didi or Didi kind of a remark. So I think in a public discourse,
But
you
Kapil,
are looked
you
upon. You're
understand?
looked upon. Hold on, Shiv. Hold on.
Okay,
You're looked
okay.
upon as you are the prime minister of everyone in the country, even for opposition leaders, people who does not confirm with your ideology. You represent them also.
No, I agree with you, but Kapil,
So all I'm saying is, all
I
I'm
have
trying to say
a
is,
small interruption.
all-
Small interruption. I am saying I am not even making a moral judgment, my friend. I am not saying how can you talk like this? How can you use such abusive language? I am not even going down the moral route. I am talking in terms of political prudence, my friend. The BJP doesn't seem to suffer when it says misogynistic things about the Congress party, and I am the first here to say that BJP leaders have done so. I agree with you.
No,
but
so
it only harms
now
the Congress party.
let me again reiterate what I said earlier. No leader has endorsed. No leaders have supported it, whatever it was being said. So, having said that, if you take out, do a simple research on several BJP leaders, they would be making ruthless, illogical, defamatory insinuations against Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Have you ever seen Mr. Rahul Gandhi making an issue out of it in the parliament? Because these kind of issues should be. So if someone is said something, of course, you have said you should not have said that. But tell me something. Parliament is a place where, you should be speaking about others. You should be speaking about country as such.
Yes.
The issues faced by the country.
Yeah.
It's a democracy.
And let me
talking
let me
about
tell you,
others.
No anchor in this country, Kapil, has had the guts to go on air on this show on prime time and say that Vande Mataram was not issue number one for the country in Parliament.
I salute you for that.
Believe me when I say I know what I'm talking about when I talk about priorities. But I am simply talking about how something like this can keep coming up over and over again and letting the Congress party get derailed from the other issues that it wants to raise. Tuhin, there are people in the Congress party who believe that abusing the Prime Minister as much as possible is the best way to get into the good graces of Rahul Gandhi. I don't know if that's true, but the fact is no action appears to ever be taken really against people who do this. Even for someone like a Manishankar Iyer, he was left out in the cold for a while and then he was rehabilitated. There's no sort of introspection and real reflection as to why this kind of thing keeps happening.
Well, Shashi, Shiv, you also need to realize that this kind of a language stems out of abject despondency and frustration. They might, be doing whatever they are doing to get these people in. I don't know whether they're paying them or because I don't see any reason why, people should be coming in support of a vote chori protest because vote chori has been settled conclusively. But there is abject despondency and frustration in each karyakarta of the Congress party because, they don't see, a way out of the mess the Congress party is in. And the language they are speaking perhaps stems out of that. And who is responsible for that despondency? Obviously, the leader who has presided over 95 successive defeats and who, refuses to take responsibility. So I think the buck stops with the Gandhi siblings, and it's high time they either make amends, they either take corrective action, which is seen, or, they just, they leave the charge of the party.
Kapil, big election year coming up.
I'll be very quick.
Go ahead. Last word to you.
Mr. Tuhin is very interested in Mr. Gandhi taking, responsibility of election losses, this, that. But, Tuhin will not take responsibility and the BJP government run by Ms. Rekha Gupta will not take the responsibility of AQI.
I want you to wait for my next story.
700. So if the opposition is losing election, that's their problem. They will fix. Please, you go. People have given you mandate. Do something for them. Get out of your.
We will. Don't worry.
Do something. So we are worried. Please don't say that. Don't worry. 700 plus AQI. I can show you on my phone in the morning.
Yeah.
500 is hazardous. And, it looks like they have, they will beat all records this time.
Yeah.
It's like an, Olympic race they want to, run this time.
That's issue number one in my view as well. I'm out of time, so I'm going to have to leave it there. But I'm glad someone mentioned pollution because as we've been saying right through the month here on India Matters and on NDTV, There is no bigger issue before us as people and as politicians than the pollution. Thank you very much, Tuhin, and to Kapil for joining me now.